This isn't Dead by Daylight. What in the world? I thought you only played that game. No. We're trying something different here. I'm my daughter. She wanted to play this game, and I was playing it like, you know, this is a really fun game. I love Hollow Knight. I played it once or twice all the way through on the Switch, and I got it for the PlayStation, and I'm just I want to try to do something different. So let me know what you think about the format. Anyhow, like I said, I've played through this game once or twice before. I know quite a bit about it just from watching YouTube videos about lore and stuff, but as for the actual gameplay itself, I don't remember too terribly much. However, I do remember that if you go over here, secrets. Yeah, this game is what's known as a Metroidvania, in which, as you go through, there is one core path that you can follow, and there are multiple branching paths and multiple secrets and all kinds of things for you to find for those who are particularly adventurous. And I'll try and cover as much as I can as I'm going through it. But like I said, I don't remember everything, so I'm sure there will be some things that I'll miss. Anyhow, let's continue going. So as you can see, it's a 2D side scroller with melee combat, and the little white strike you can see right here is about as far as my range goes. But you can attack down, you can attack up, left, right, and that's about it as far as we have. As the game progresses, more abilities will be unlocked. But as for right now, we're just a small little bug. And before we go much further, let's actually see what equipment we have. Here we go. So we have an old nail, a traditional weapon of Hallownest. Its blade is blunt with age and wear. And we also have this ability called Focus. Focus collected soul to repair your shell and heal damage. And you can strike enemies to gather soul. And that's the little symbol up in the top left of the corner. It looks like I don't know, almost like a bowl, I guess, or a flask that's holding some white liquid. And that white liquid is a substance known as soul. As the game progresses, we will learn more about soul, but as for right now, it's just something that you get from hitting bugs. To the right of that, you can see I have 5 masks. That is, in the game, what my health is represented by. And then underneath that, you can see I have 21 Geo. And the Geo is the currency you get, whether it be from hitting enemies or these little caches you can find around the place. And I'll try and explain more about the game as I play through it. I kind of want to explore, I guess, the game with you, and explain stuff as stuff is revealed. But let's go ahead and see what this says. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Collect soul by striking enemies. Once enough soul is collected, hold circle to heal, to focus soul and heal. So, already, we can see that there are things that are left here for people who might be entering this place. As we saw in the intro cinematic, there's like a whole path you can follow, and there's this kingdom, Hallownest. And there's these little stones that are meant for higher beings. What in the world is a higher being? What a mystery. Let's see what we have up here. Ooh, I kind of want that Geo. I can't get that stuff that's on the spikes, though. So with this being a Metroidvania, there's all kinds of little tricks and traps. And you kind of have to keep an eye on your surrounding if you want to survive. you'll have falling spikes. You'll have all kinds of little critters, and you will have sequences in which I just can't make simple platforming. Alright, but yeah, you can do a little pogo as if it was DuckTales, and you can bounce off enemies' heads, and that is actually very, very, very handy, as we'll see. Alright, so what do we have here? These little butterflies? Grass, possibly? And then if we hit that blue heart, a couple of little bugs fly out, and we get blue masks. What could these blue masks be, I wonder? Guess we'll have to find out. And, uh-oh, the ground fell! And had I been quick enough, had I actually reacted in time, I would have been able to get that treasure there, but it looks like I've missed it. And if we look down, I believe that's where we came from. And now, wait! Path right there. See what I mean about there being secrets? And normally, if I were to step on this, I would take damage. However, if you remember, you can pogo, and I believe, yep, you can pogo right past these spikes. And more lore. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our land, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom could produce ones such as you. And this right here looks pretty ominous. Look at that creature bee. Let's open the chest. And we have a charm, Fury of the Fallen. Equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. To equip charms, open the charms menu while resting at a bench. And let's see if we have any lore associated with this. Let's go to the charm. So Fury of the Fallen embodies the fury and heroism that comes upon those who are about to die. When close to death, the bearer's strength will increase. So I guess we'll see that once we can equip some charms. Also, I'm going to try and keep these videos around 15 minutes. I can go to 30 minutes and I can go up to 60 minutes, but I think that 15 minutes is the nice point, I guess, in which, you know, like, I don't want to spend 30 minutes watching a video, you know what I mean? I'd want to be able to just sit down, have a lunch in front of me, and just be able to get a nice bite-sized bit of content within 15 minutes. But, you know, if you guys want longer content, then by all means, let me know. But for now, I think I'll be keeping it around 15 minutes. Anyhow, higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom, Hallownest. These guys are definitely full of themselves. They're definitely very confident in their world, and as we can see, there is this huge door that, I mean, even though we just have an old nail, it's still pretty sturdy. And yet, supposedly, this is the entrance to this kingdom, but it's been completely boarded up? That's interesting. And as we can see, this path, it looks like it would have continued, right? And yet, it's broken. There's nothing left. Let's see what happens. I love the aesthetics of all this. Like look at how cozy this is. You got little street lamps that are actually just moths. They're little lightning bugs floating around. It's all really cute. It's super cozy. Like the whole art style is so, I don't know, timeless, I guess. So we have Dirtmouth, Fading Town. And who do we have here? Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well one by one into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Poor Elderbug. Many used to come, hoping this kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hallownest it was once called, supposedly the greatest kingdom that there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. He's an actual doomer. Feeling tired? Well, that bench may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. Plus, I enjoy the company. Not that you seem the talkative sort. And here we go. Duplicate. Alright, so let's go ahead and rest at this. And hey, you can do it with charms. Open the charms menu while resting at a bench. Alright. We'll do that. And there we go. Now it's been equipped. And as you can see, we lost those blue little masks. Still don't know what they are, but they seem to be some free masks, so you can find one of those blue things. And for all your mapping supplies, we will be opening soon, is Zelda and Cornifer. Alright, so this is the well that he was talking about, but before we jump down, let's go ahead and see what else is here. Because I am, spoilers, I am a huge exploration, check all corners type of person. Like, I really don't like to leave any stone unturned. So, I'll definitely be taking my time while playing through this and trying to make sure I don't miss too much stuff. And yeah, I'll just be super explorative. But let's see what else we have here. Let's see. A stone door with a simple lock. And that's it. Not too much to it yet. We don't have any keys or anything. But, yeah, okay. So, I don't want to go down the well just yet. I kind of want to give an overview for how I want the rest of the series to go. Which is to say, I kind of want to play through the whole game. I wanna do a full series. But I know Let's Plays are super, like, drawn out on YouTube. I know that, like, everyone does it. But, I don't know, I know quite a lot about this game. It's really fun, and it gets really hard near the end. And I'd kind of want to be able to just show off the game to anyone who hasn't played this, because, it's just some indie game that a lot of people have never even heard of, and I feel like it's so underrated. It really is just an absolute masterpiece. And I just want to show it off. See if people like it. So, I think we're about at the 15-minute mark. I haven't really been keeping time, but it feels like it's been there. So, I'm gonna try and end this here fairly soon. But, yeah, if you guys like this, let me know. I'd be very interested to see what you guys think. I know it's a bit different from what I've been recording, which is just Dead by Daylight, and I'm talking over multiplayer content. But with this, I can kind of, be a bit more relaxed and talk about the game as I'm playing through it. So, if you'd want to see more of that, it'd be great to do some more. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.